Right. Right. Okay. So the first sentence is, the first phrase is, get somebody's point. Get somebody's point. किसी की बात समझना. किसी की बात समझना. Right. So can you give me one example for this?
I get his point. I get his point.
Yes. I get his point. Or you can say, I got his point. Okay? I got his point. Get somebody's point. Right. Next one. What's the next one? Consider somebody a fool. Consider somebody a fool. किसी को बेवकूफ समझना. किसी को बेवकूफ समझना. Right? So generally we will do these kind of things, right? If you don't like somebody, automatically we will consider them that they are fool, right? So किसी को बेवकूफ समझना. Right? So we consider others when we are not comfortable with others. We consider others as fool, right? When we are not comfortable with others, we consider others as fool, right? And don't consider anybody as a fool. Don't consider anybody a fool, right? Next, make a fool of somebody. Befool somebody. Make a fool of somebody. किसी को बेवकूफ बनाना. किसी को बेवकूफ बनाना. Okay? किसी को बेवकूफ बनाना. Right. So we can mention the name. Rameshji making, then mention any name. Making him a fool. Right? So make a fool of somebody. Okay. So we can mention the name to make anyone as the fool. Right? Instead of name also we can use pronouns. He make him a fool of somebody. Right?
He is making a fool.
किसी को बेवकूफ बनाना. Simple way. We can easily understand that, right? Next, lose one's temper. Lose one's temper. अपने आप से बाहर होना. अपने आप से, sorry, अपने आप.
Don't lose.
Yes. अपने आप से बाहर होना. Right? So
don't lose your temper.
Exactly. Don't lose your temper. Don't lose your nerve. Right? So you can use, instead of temper, you can use the word nerve. Don't lose your nerve. So don't lose your nerve in a sense. Don't lose your control. Right? So instead of temper, we can use don't lose your control. Don't lose your nerve. Right? So don't lose temper. Word. Next, keep one's cool or hold back one's anger. Keep one's cool or hold back one's anger. Right? अपने गुस्से पर काबू रखना. अपने गुस्से पर काबू रखना. Right? One's cool. Right? If somebody is angry, don't add fuel to the fire. Right? So don't add fuel to the fire. Try to keep one's cool. or hold back one's anger. Try to hold back your anger, or try to hold back your friend's anger. Try to hold back your husband's anger. Try to hold back your wife's anger. Right? So we can use the same phrase in different angles, different conditions, different situations. Right. The next, hold back one's feelings. Hold back one's feelings. अपनी feelings पे काबू रखना. अपनी feelings पे काबू रखना. Can you give me one example for this? Hold back one's feelings.
Meditation taught me how to hold
Yes.
back my feelings.
Our feelings. Our feelings, right? So meditation teach or meditation taught us. Simply we can use teach because it's a truth, so we can consider it as a simple present tense. So meditation teach us how to hold back our feelings. All right. Next, lie. Not tell a lie. झूठ बोलना. Never lie to yourself. Never lie to others. Right? So don't tell a lie to your parents. Don't tell a lie to your family members. Right?
Yes.
Lie to somebody. किसी से झूठ बोलना. किसी से झूठ बोलना. Right? Lie to somebody. So he lied me. Right?
You lied to your mother?
I don't. I never do that. Right. Good. Point at somebody or point out at somebody. Right? So point at somebody. Right? Simply showing fingering. Right? We are showing the finger to others. किसी पर अंगुली उठाना. किसी पर अंगुली उठाना. Right? Never point at somebody. And while you are giving the presentation, never point anyone with your index finger. Never point anyone with your index finger. It's a bad habit. You can point with your hand, but not with the pointing finger. Okay? So we should not use pointing finger to show or indicate anyone, but you can show the hand, right? Like this. Right? This is one of the very important aspect in presentation skills. That too, how to manage your body language. Right. Next, introspect oneself. Introspect oneself. अपने गिरेवान में झांक कर देखना. अपने गिरेवान में झांक कर देखना. Right? Introspect oneself. Introspection. Self-realization. Right? So understanding ourselves. Understanding ourselves. Introspect. Do a research inside. Do a research yourself. Right? So introspect. Trying to understand what we are. Trying to understand what is there inside us. Right? That is called introspection. So you can give me n number of example for this because you are all working as YLTP trainers, correct? So most of the times you might be using this word, introspection, right? Self-realization, introspection, right? So Gopalji, can you give me one example for introspection? Introspect oneself. You joined late today, that's why I asked you. Introspection.
No, I know speak English.
Right. अपने गिरेवान में झांक कर देखना. That's what Hindi.
See, you're introspected oneself.
Right. So introspect yourself. So oneself is nothing but introspect. So try to introspect yourself.
Yes.
Try to introspect oneself. It's a good idea to
Yes.
introspect ourselves.
Yes, yes.
Right. So before talking about others, right? So before talking about others, it's a better idea. It's a good idea to introspect ourselves.
Protect first.
Correct? So this is the way how we can use this. All right.
Sir, before pointing out at us, other.
Exactly. So before pointing at others, introspect yourself. Great example, ma'am. So you connected two phrases. Great. So Ramesh ji, are you not be able to hear it clearly?
Your voice is not clear, sir.
Right. So
Voice
how about
breaking.
others? Is it clear, my voice?
Network.
Yes, sir.
Network is poor.
All right, right.
Breaking, sir.
Okay. So a few of you are getting a little bit breaking and few are getting correct. Good voice, right? So what's the next one? Listen to somebody. Listen to somebody. किसी की बात मानना, किसी की बात मानना, किसी की बात सुनना, किसी की बात मानना और किसी की बात सुनना. Listen to somebody. If you observe here, as we discussed in our previous classes, whenever you're talking about listen, it should be followed by two preposition. Okay? So it should be followed by, always it should be followed by two preposition. Okay? So listen to music, listen to your friend, listen to your parents, listen to your mother, listen to your father, listen to your husband, listen to your wife, right? Listen to the lectures, like that. So whenever we are mentioning a listen, it always accompanied by two preposition, right? So listen to your friend. Before shouting on anybody, try to listen to their version. Before getting angry or before pointing at someone, try to listen to them, right? Before breaking any relationship, try to listen to them. Try to listen to their version, right? Good. Next one. Criticize somebody. Criticize somebody. किसी की आलोचना करना, किसी की आलोचना करना. Criticize somebody, right? So किसी की आलोचना करना. So criticize, comment, either positive or negative. Criticize is nothing but passing your feedback, giving your feedback on a particular thing, right? So there are some critics always criticize on others' work. For example, if you have written any book, so there will be some people who are working as reviewers. So they'll go through your book and they'll give their feedback in the form of criticism, right? So you can give a number of examples. Never criticize others, right? So don't criticize anyone for their mistakes. Don't try to criticize anyone ever. Like that, you can give any number of examples, right? Stand by somebody. Stand by somebody. किसी का साथ देना. किसी का साथ देना. All right. So stand by somebody in the sense giving your support to someone, right? Giving your support to someone, right? So I always stand by my family. I always stand by my wife.
My son always stand by me.
Wow, great. So my son always stand by me. Such a wonderful thing, right? So most of the time, if you observe, the sons always stand by with mother. The daughters always stand by with father.
Very true, sir.
Yes.
Very true. My son is also stand by me always.
Yeah, because I'm also a mummy pet. I was, even my father always tried to criticize, you and your mom are team. All right. I and my daughters are team. Like that, he always tried to criticize us. Right. If my mom says anything, I'll say okay. If my father says anything, most of the time I'll ask why. So that's why my father, right. So that's why my father used to say, you and your mom are team.
Sir,
Yes, ma'am.
sir, please, you always stand us, stand us,
Stand by us. Stand by us.
Definitely, ma'am.
stand by us.
Definitely. We should stand by each other because I have to train you, you have to get the training. So it's a mutual
After
helping.
completing the class also.
Exactly. Right.
We can.
Yes. Give me the example. Yes. Right. So teach somebody a good lesson. Teach somebody a good lesson. Yesterday, Vasna ma'am has given a great lesson, right? And Kavita ma'am also has given an example for this. Teach somebody a lesson, a good lesson. किसी को अच्छा सबका सिखाना, right? Sorry, सबक. किसी को अच्छा सबक सिखाना, right? Teach somebody a good lesson, right? So the traffic policemen, nowadays the traffic policemen teaching good lessons to the people who are violating these lockdown rules, right?
Grandparents teach sub a good lesson.
Yes.
Always grandparents teach sub a good lesson.
Yeah. So here we can use this in two versions. One is positive, one is sarcasm. So positive in the sense teaching a good lesson to the new people. I mean, teaching a good lesson generally, right? So in a sarcasm manner, teach somebody a good lesson in the sense. So we are putting them in a straight manner. If they have done any wrong, we are putting them in a straight manner. Right? So I have given a sorry lesson to him today. Like that, we used to say, right? So I have given a strong dose to him. I have given a strong dose to her. Like that, we used to say. So similarly, teach somebody a good lesson. Like that. So two ways we can use this. Positive and sarcasm. Next. This time round or this time around. Is bar. This time around, right? So this time around, I'll be there in London by the next year, right? This time around, I'll be there in Singapore, like that. Okay, is bar. Okay, Ramesh ji, can you give me one example for this? Ramesh ji. Ramesh, are you there? Right.
This time I am done my homework.
Wow, great.
This time
around, I have done my homework. Right. So you are relating everything to our class. Great. So work shy, compchar. Work shy, compchar. Right? So work shy. What's mean by work shy or compchar? Can you give me an example for this? Let me ask Gopalji. Gopalji.
I want to his work say. Hello.
Yes, Gopalji. Yeah.
I want to he work say.
Right. So compchar. Any other example?
I don't like workshop people.
Right. I don't like
Workshop people.
work shy people. Great. I don't like work shy people. Right.
We always take responsibility. Don't work shy.
To do.
Tell me again, ma'am.
We uh, we always take responsibility. Don't work shy.
To,
Right,
not to work shy.
right. Not to work shy, correct. Not to work shy.
Not
Right?
to work shy.
Yes. So work shy nothing but uh, it's like laziness, procrastination, right? So control. Never ever try to work shy. Okay, never ever try to work shy. So it's like laziness. Okay. Now, next one. Hardworking, laborious, mehnati vyakti, right? Mehnati vyakti. So hardworking or laborious. So he is such a nice, hardworking person. She is really a hardworking woman. Has been really working hard, right? So he has been doing a laborious, right? So very hardworking. So always hardworking will be rewarded. Always hardworking will be rewarded, like that.
My husband is very hardworking person.
Wow, great man. So you are lucky today.
Really.
Yeah, so you are lucky person.
Yes, sir. I am very lucky.
Because you know, hardworking mentality it's a gift from God.
Yes.
Yes. So
He
pessimistic.
has gifted many good qualities, sir, from God.
Wow, great. Pessimistic,
I am amazed by seeing them.
right? So pessimistic, nirashwadi, right? So nirashwadi. Some people, you know, whatever happens,
Yes.
they used to say, okay. So their energy levels always down. Nirashwadi, pessimistic. Never ever be a pessimistic. How
Pessimistic
to be
people
optimistic?
always.
Yes. You have to be optimistic. You
Pessimistic
should
people
not be pessimistic.
create.
Yes, give me, man.
Hello.
Pessimistic people always create negative atmospheres around them.
Right. So pessimistic people always create negative energy, negative atmosphere.
Negative
Yes,
around them.
yes. Correct. Optimistic. So these are two antonyms, opposite words. Pessimistic, optimistic. Optimistic, ashawadi. Ashawadi, right? So try to be optimistic. You have to be an optimistic. Always try to be an optimistic. Never lose your hope. Right? Next. In times of trouble, musibaton mein. In times of trouble, musibaton mein.
We all locked down in times of trouble.
Wow, great. We are in times of trouble. Right? So the lockdown duration now, everyone is in times of trouble. Instead of mentioning lockdown, so we can mention pandemic corona, COVID-19. Right? So due to COVID-19, we're all in times of trouble. Great example. Right, next one. Through the ups and downs of life, जीवन के सुख दुखों में, right? Ups and downs of life, right? So we have to travel through the ups and downs of life. How to
Sir,
live.
your voice is breaking. Sir, your voice is breaking.
Voice is breaking.
Yes.
Now is it clear? audible to you all? Is it clear, my voice now?
Yes.
Right. So through the ups and downs of life, right? So we have to live through the ups and downs of life. Never expect the life to be straight. We have to live. We have to go through the ups and downs of life, right? So try to mute yourself because you know a lot of sounds are getting.
Sir,
Yes, ma'am.
in times of trouble, we should lend a helping hand to others.
Exactly. In times of trouble, we should lend our helping hand to others. Great example. Great example. Right. So the next one.
Throughout the ups,
Huh. Give me, ma'am. Give me the example.
throughout the ups and downs of life, uh, opposite value are complementary.
Yeah, correct. So in the times of ups and down, opposite values are complementary. Correct. Right. So without any rhyme and reason, without any rhyme and reason, right? Bewjah or binawajah. Bewjah or binawajah. Without any rhyme and reason, right? So never ever shout on anyone without any rhyme and reason, right? So without any rhyme and reason. Can you give me any example for this?
Sir, many a times without any rhyme and reason we quarrels with each other.
Wow. Any other example?
Ayush, you always always without any rhymes and reason
Right. So I used to argue.
argue. Yes.
Wow, good. But try to change that, right? So, so you can say, I used to argue always without any rhyme and reason. But now I changed like that. You can modify the sentence.
Yes, sir, very nice. This sentence is very nice.
Right. So at times I feel, or at times I think, or at times sometimes I feel, or sometimes I think. At times I feel, or at times I think, or sometimes I feel, or sometimes I think. कभी कभी मुझे लगता है, कभी कभी मुझे लगता है. Right? So at times I feel, at times I think, sometimes I feel, sometimes I think. Right? So for all four expressions, we have only one expression in Hindi. Correct? So in English, you can use n number of, different expressions for this, 4 different expressions, but for in Hindi, you have only one expression. So kabhi kabhi mujhe lagta hai. At times I feel, at times I think, sometimes I feel, sometimes I think, sometimes I feel like discouraged, right? Sometimes I feel so energetic, sometimes I feel discouraged. Yes.
Sir,
Yes.
sometimes I feel without any rhymes and reason, we criticize my friend. I criticize my friend.
Okay, good. Okay, right. So sometimes I feel that without any rhyme and reason, I'm criticizing my friend. Good, good. Good
I
example.
do, sir, this. Sir, I really do this.
So we have to hats off to you because you are giving your factual information.
Yes, sir.
Right. So over trifles, right? Choti choti baaton par, never ever, right? Over trifles, never complaint over trifles, right? So choti choti baaton par, right? So he always complains over trifles, right? Or over trifles, small reasons. He always complaining for small issues, right? Minute issues. We can forget and forgive, but he always complain over trifles, right? So we can give a number of examples if we talk about over trifles with the wife and husband examples, right? Right. Now,
In the routine, we are doing this, sir.
that's what I'm saying. So between wife and husband, this is the common thing. Always.
If awareness has gone, then we will do this over trifles.
Right.
Yes, really, sir, really.
Yes. But you know, some people, they used to say, without over trifles, we can't live together. That kind of madness also will be there for some people, not for all. Right. So over each and everything, bath per, right? So never point out anyone over each and everything. Never point out anyone over each and everything. Bath per, right? Good. Next. In my opinion, or I personally feel, we can use this. If you want to express your feeling, if you want to express your opinion, you can use this expression. In my opinion, I personally feel like, you know, this is correct, this is wrong. In my opinion, if you do like this, it would be a great opportunity for you. In my opinion, you have done a small mistake. In my opinion, you have committed a mistake. Try to change that. Like that. In my opinion, you are doing a little wrong. In my, I personally feel that we should not do like this, right? So
You personally feel that we all are giving our 70%.
Right.
You told us yesterday.
No. I said you are giving more than 70%. More than 70.
Yes.
I added that word, more than, right? So more than 70%. But I personally feel, in my opinion, if you are able to give 100%, it would be really great. I personally feel you're all giving more than 70%, but I'm expecting 100%.
But sir, now percentage is grown up.
Yeah,
More
it's
than
increasing.
80%.
It's increasing. Exactly, it's increasing. So every day by day, it's increasing.
Yes.
Right. The elders, umr mein bade. The elders, umr mein bade. We should respect the elders. We have to offer a seat in the bus for elderly people. Right? So nowadays, the youngsters are forgetting to respect the elders. The current generation deteriorating the human values of respecting the elders. Right? So we have to teach the morals to the youngsters to give the respect to the elders. Like that, we can have any number of examples for this. Umr mein bade. Right? Right. So the next one. The younger ones. Umr mein chote. Umr mein chote. Right? So we have to love our youngsters, the younger ones. We have to teach morals to the younger ones. Most of the parents show a little bit partiality to the younger ones. Right? So most of the parents love the younger ones of the children, of their children. Right? Next example. Get to know or come to know. Get to know or come to know, both are same. Pata chalna. Pata chalna. Right? So I just get to know that he just left the city. I just came to know that he was bankrupt. I just came to know that government has given the lockdown 4.4 rules and regulations. I just get to know that corona pandemic is it's giving, it's been reducing its effect on the people of India, right? We just came to know that the pandemic, coronavirus, the COVID-19 is not showing much effect on Indian community. Like that, we can give any example for this. Know how to do something. Know how to do something. कोई काम करना आना, कोई काम करना आना, और कोई काम करना जानना, आना और जानना, right? कोई काम करना जानना और कोई काम आना जानना, right? कोई काम करना आना. Know how to do something. Before you are doing anything, before attempting anything, first know how to do something. We should know how to do something before attempting, right? So before attempting anything, we should learn completely. We should know how to do that completely. We should know that completely how to do it. Like that, right? So know how to do something. Right?
Yes.
Clear so far? Any doubts?
No, today's phrases are very nice, sir. I like it.
Wow, great, great. Any other expressions?
Simple and nice.
Wow, great. Any other expressions?
It's good, sir, and interesting, very interesting.
Wow, good, 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 correct.